Well, this coming in at this hour, the Office of the Public Protector, meanwhile, says it has initiated an investigation into allegations of interference, abuse of power, conflict of interest and improper conduct by Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. The African Transformation Movement approached the Public Protector following claims by the KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. ATM's Vuyolwethu Zungula joins us now via video link. Mr. Zungula, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we will get into the statement that we have received from the Public Protector's Office, but I think if we take a few steps back, different calls have been made since these allegations were heard on Sunday. Some for an inquiry into these allegations, others asking for a debate in Parliament. You, however, as the ATM, went to file a complaint with the Public Protector. Why take that approach? Let's start there.
We agree with all of the approaches that have been taken, including opening a case by in a police station, wanting to have an inquiry in Parliament, utilizing all other avenues that are available to ensure there's accountability. Because it is our view, those allegations by General Mkhwanazi are so problematic to an extent it does not need one institution to have a look at them. It needs all of the institutions to even look at them. Even with the statement that was released by the judiciary, I would think that the judiciary would say they are going to invite General Mkhwanazi to have a conversation with him with the view of having the evidence that there's some form of corruption by the members of the judiciary, not issue a statement, but not initiate any process that would allow General Mkhwanazi to present his evidence. So that is what we are trying to do, because the issue, Naledi, is that most of the time in our country, there's going to be outrage whenever there's going to be something that we do not like. Outrage, and then we're going to move on to another thing. We've been speaking about the General Mkhwanazi's press conference for a few days now, but we need to get our institutions to work, and by getting the institutions to work, it means Parliament must do something, the Public Protector must do something, the Hawks must also investigate, because we can't be waiting for the President. The President was in Brazil. He said immediately when he comes back, he's going to deal with this matter. It's been a few days since he came back, and instead of addressing this matter, he's saying that he's going to go address the nation on Sunday, meaning he wants to speak to his friends, want to speak to his political allies and see how he can cover for them. So hence, we as the ATM were thinking that once we have functional institutions, only then we can compel the powers that be to act against any wrongdoing and misconduct in public affairs.
Okay, so I did say it's a statement, and in fact it's not, it's a letter to you, Mr. Zungula, in response to the complaint that you had filed with the Public Protector against the Police Minister. And so what I want to do is perhaps give you an opportunity to go through the list of issues that you've raised with the Public Protector in this letter. The Public Protector obviously looking into exactly what those allegations are and what they'll be investigating as per your request. And it is quite a list, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a list. One of the issues that we want the Public Protector to investigate, it is the issue of misleading or lying to Parliament, where on the 5th of March 2025, Minister Mchunu said he does not know any Brown Mokgotsi, yet there's evidence, even his statement that he released yesterday, he did confirm that he does know that Mr. Brown Mokgotsi. The other one, which is so systematic in our view, it is the decision that he took as a minister by instructing the National Police Commissioner to disband the political killings task team. There's a letter that he wrote to General Masemola on the 31st of December 2024, where amongst others, he instructs the disbanding of the political killings task team. In our understanding, that is a violation of Section 207 of the Constitution, because operational decisions lie with the National Police Commissioner. The minister is dealing with policy issues, not operational decisions. Now, when he's instructing the police commissioner to disband a political killing task team, in our view, he was interfering. It was an overreach because he was interfering with a political decision. an operational decision. Even in the same letter, he then instructs that some of the vacancies must not be filled. So definitely his conduct may have seen to have encroached that section 207 of the Constitution that places the responsibility of taking operational decisions to the police commissioner. He, as a minister, interfered in our view.
Yeah, and you've also asked for the public protector to look into the issue that, as written here, and I'm reading from this letter, that Mchunu acted improperly in enabling interference by Mr. Mkhwanazi and Mr. Nhlanhla in the South African Police Service. And let's see. Okay, so I think that really covers the gist of it. Also, whether there was a conflict of interest in the awarding of the 360 million rands SAPS contract to Mr. Nhlanhla, amongst the things or items that you'd like the public protector to investigate, which in this letter they say will be done. But there was the issue of the timeframes I see in this letter. Please be advised that due to the number of issues raised in your complaint, this investigation cannot be finalized within 30 days.
Yeah, that is a problematic statement because we are guided by the law. Even the public protector, when she approaches investigations, she needs to be guided by the law because we can disagree on many issues, but we need to agree that all of the institutions need to abide by the law. Now, according to the law, a complaint on the Executive Members Ethics Act is prescribed by the law that the public protector must finish in 30 days, must complete the investigation in 30 days. It does not give her the leeway in which she can take longer. And Advocate Dzaleka has been public protector for some time now. If there was an issue with that particular part of the legislation, she should have gone to Parliament and or to his political principal to say, this is what they think there must be an amendment to the Constitution or to the laws when it comes to when they need to complete an investigation. But as it stands now, it is 30 days. We're going to expect a finalization of this investigation in 30 days as dictated by the law.
Yeah. Part of the allegations made by Commissioner Mkhwanazi on Sunday was the involvement of high-level officials all the way into, in fact, he even went into the judiciary, saying many of them involved in what he's seen as a syndicate operating and headquartered in Gauteng. And so what you've got now is the Office of the Chief Justice asking that Commissioner Mkhwanazi, as well as the National Police Commissioner, provide evidence of corruption involving members of the judiciary. Are you confident that that is something that they will be able to see through?
What on the side of the public protector, normally when they are going to have an investigation, they do call the complainant, they raise some of the issues. They also call the other people that may assist them in terms of doing those the particular investigation. So one would presume that General Mkhwanazi will be the first person to be called by the public protector with a view of asking the evidence from General Mkhwanazi. So he can say, when he was referring to members of parliament, these are the members of parliament, this is what they've done, and this is the evidence. When it comes to the judiciary, the same thing. And also with the process that is happening in parliament, with the 3 committees that are going to sit to have a look into this matter, we are going to push as ATM that when General Mkhwanazi comes, he must provide us with the names, particularly of the MPs, because we don't want to be sitting in any committee and we are sitting with people who have been implicated, who will want to suppress any form of inquiry. The first batch of evidence General Mkhwanazi needs to provide, it is the evidence of MPs who are sitting in parliament making laws, having to play an oversight role, and they are involved in corrupt relationships with some of these criminals that are problematic to our society.
Yeah. The president, now we know, set to address the nation on Sunday at 7 p.m. I mean, lots of sort of expectations around what it is that we will hear him say. What would you want the president to say on Sunday evening? And perhaps you want to say something about the timing of his response as well.
He's playing around when it comes to the timing, because that's not what he committed to when he was in Brazil. When he was in Brazil, he said immediately he lands, he's going to deal with it. He's landed on Tuesday or on Wednesday, he's not dealt with it, and he's pushing it over to Sunday. What we want him to actually do, the issue of the firing of Minister Mchunu is a no-brainer, because you can't have a compromised individual who, with the evidence that has been presented, is clearly in a corrupt relationship with criminals, being the Minister of Police. So that one is a no-brainer. However, in order to clean up the system, there needs to be processes that are undertaken to ensure that the hardworking and honest police service members are, we do have confidence in them that they are not overwhelmed or serving under corrupt top brass of the police leadership. Because you know what General Mkhwanazi said about the Deputy Police Commissioner. So put aside the minister, but the system now, including the commissioners and the other key players in terms of the police system, we want a thorough process that will be there to clean out each and every individual that is corrupt, that is embedded with criminals, so that we've got confidence that the top layer of SEP's leadership is not compromised. So it's not going to be enough for him to take action against the minister, but not do anything on the system that is corrupted by the statements, that is corrupted as per the allegations made by General Mkhwanazi.
Yeah, well, we're going to leave it there, Mr. Zungula. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and of course, keep us updated as to what it is that you hear from the Public Protector's Office as you continue to engage them on this issue. Mr. Vuyolwethu Zungula, of course, is the parliamentary leader for ATM.